All right, guys. Before we move on, just to let you know, if you have certain watches that maybe you want to trade in, or perhaps you have a watch you've been looking for that you really want, but you're not sure how you can get it, we can actually help do it for you. Just fill in the details in the Google form in the comment section or the description. Either we'll already have what you want, or we will do everything we can to get it for you. So yeah, comment section and description. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we filmed. So today we will be talking about a very interesting, what's the word? Collaboration.
Yes.
And it's Swatch again. They are back. I think it's almost like the 1 year or 1.5 year anniversary since the moonswatch came out last year. Big hit. But this one will be Blanc-what, right? Sounds like a French brand. Maybe Swiss, I'm not sure. So yeah, maybe Jensen, can you start off by explaining what in the world is Blanc-what? Or it sounds like the pen, you know, the Mont Blanc pen.
Yeah. It sounds like Mont Blanc. Blanc-what, it literally means white bread. In French.
Pon is
Blanc-what. And you know, that's the brand that is now in collab with Swatch. So it was Omega before, now it's Blanc-what. And I think it's interesting because I don't think it's a very popular brand.
Definitely, I've not heard of it.
You're not heard of Blanc-what? Yeah, I don't think it's a very popular
zero
brand.
Preparation for this video. So I'm gonna start zero.
Alright, that's good.
Okay, so it was very interesting because just a few months ago, I think it was, I think last year, 2022. I was looking through all the different types of vintages that is collectible, and then I think you asked me a question, which is a vintage that is very collectible as well. And one of these vintages actually came out, and I was researching into it. It's called the 50 Fathom. 50 Fathom is the first diver watch that was ever created and sold commercially. And 50 Fathom was one of those revolutionary watch that even some parts of it is copied by Rolex. Let's not shit on Rolex now, but the point is it's considered a breakthrough watch. It's a diver watch. You can dive with it, and it was so successful as a watch that militaries actually ordered watches for their own men or for their own personnel.
Okay.
So there are a lot of different types of 50 Fathom. Let's not go into the 50 Fathom topic now, but right now they are collaborating with Swatch, and Mike, I love it.
I mean that.
Why is it exciting? Why is this interesting collaboration?
I mean, to be honest, I mean that if this is like the 60 or 50, 30 years ago, I tell you this, or 20 years ago, this would never happen.
Yeah.
No, it would never happen because all the brands hold their pride so much to it. It's like
very competitive.
Yes, there's no way that you want to do a crossover. And you're talking about crossing over an automatic high-end brand like Omega with a battery plastic watch.
Kids brand.
Look, man, I mean, 20 years ago, this will never happen. I think.
Oh, okay, they can do a second signature. Is it called a second signature? Like a cosign? Like you can see Tiffany & Co. on Patek Philippe, for example.
Right? Yes.
But they are almost like the same level.
Yeah,
quite near. But
you could see certain retailer brands on, let's say, a Patek Philippe from last time. Yeah,
correct. But this is totally way different, a mechanical versus a battery.
You're literally taking your own design.
Yeah, exactly.
Your own brand, and then you slap it on another watchmaker's design and brand, and using their movements.
Now, guys, if you have a watch in mind that you want us to review that we haven't reviewed yet, just let us know in the comments, right? We'll definitely respond to that and get to you ASAP. What do you think they're trying to achieve?
Oh, I think.
What's your theory? Obviously, we know it's still quite early, right? This is still quite fresh.
So if you ask me, I mean that if you follow my page last year when they announced this, a lot of people go against it. It's like you're pulling down the brand of Omegas or whatever, right?
You were against it last year.
A lot of people are against it, but I'm the one that think that look, this is a brilliant marketing strategy. I think this will be one of the best marketing so-called case study in future for a lot of people who wants to do marketing. Because look, I think that there's not much harm done for Omega, because you know why? First of all, look, I mean that Omega is a premium brand, it's a premium watch brand. The price of the Speedmaster is not cheap at all, right? I mean that 30 over 1,000. I mean, there are some people who are in the market. Trust me, last year they actually asked me about, hey, what is this moonwatch thing? I mean that this watch is actually you can wear to the moon, is it? I said, no, I mean, not the plastic one, but the original one, yes, it can. It was worn to the moon before.
People ask question.
Yeah.
But people ask about it. What is this moonwatch? Yeah.
But if you don't do this, people don't even ask. And I remember at the same week itself, actually, iPhone dropped its iWatch price by $100 US. Yeah, I mean, look, if there's no threat to iWatch, I mean, they wouldn't do these sort of things, right? So, I mean, last year when it launched this, it has created a hype not only in Malaysia, throughout whole world.
Yeah, the whole,
whole world. To the older watch lovers or older watch collectors like us, wow, we feel proud again because the old watch in the drawer.
Suddenly people start carrying.
It's time to come and wear it out and say that you buy the plastic one. I got the original one. So the older collectors feel proud about it. But you actually plant a small seed, the seed of hope or a seed of desire into the young collectors. The young collectors, they might think that now I can afford a 1,000 ringgit moonswatch. But one day, if I'm there, I'm definitely willing to buy the 31,000.
It's a gateway watch.
Exactly.
I was looking for the word. It absolutely is a gateway watch.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it's also great that you introduce the history of such a strong legacy, the watch legacy, which is the moon watch, right? The first watch of the moon, to people who have no interest or zero interest in watches.
Yes.
They have done a great job doing that. And right now they are trying to do it with other brands. You see, what got me excited with the Blanc-what is that, my goodness, they're going to come out with a third collab. They'll come out with a fourth or fifth. I'll be looking forward to that already. I'm asking which brand next time or which model could be, cast in bioceramic.
Maybe Patek Swatch.
That one.
Okay,
the reason why they can collect is because Swatch owns all these brands. Swatch owns Omega. Swatch owns Blanc-what. But if you ask me, look, I mean that when it comes to a diver, when we say a diver watch, the first name that come to all of us, our mind is maybe a submariner. Second, maybe followed by Pam. Maybe I think that Pam is a.
For me, it's SKX.
To all of us, SKX is the one. Then actually a lot of purists out there, Blanc-what is actually quite the name that come very, very close to Submariner or even Panerai.
So if you are enjoying the video so far, always remember to support us by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Click on the notification bell so whenever new videos pop, you'll know it right away.
I myself, I've been introduced by my SA a few times to look at this brand and ask me whether I want to purchase. Look, the honest answer is I won't because I have a lot of watches, dream watch to chase. But look, this particular collab between Swatch and Blanc-what, I am the first one who says that I want it. Take my money, shut up, just take my money. Any other color except the green, I'm okay.
So what are you expecting, in terms of price range, in terms of the offerings that they're going to get?
It's about 1,007 ringgit. It's an automatic watch. It's a System 51. As I mentioned, that watch itself is not. It's actually quite good. I personally think that they put in a little bit more effort
compared to the
quality compared to the moon watch.
Wow, okay.
Right. So, and then some of these designs are actually a callback to their earlier vintage designs. There are a lot of variants to 50 Fathoms.
And these are like forgotten designs maybe that people maybe don't. And then the young ones maybe now. It's new to the young ones.
Correct.
It's not even forgotten because amongst the collectors, they are very well known, very highly collectible.
Yes.
And you can go all the way up to 30,000-40,000 US dollars.
Yes.
Yeah, but it is only amongst the collectors.
Purists, as I mentioned. The purists will love it.
But the young, I was going to say kids, the young people nowadays, they are going to figure out, hey, there is so much history behind this.
Yes.
This is like a gateway drug, man. It
Correct.
Really is.
Correct. And looking at the effort that they put in for this collab itself, the clicks on the bezel, the turning bezel itself.
Oh, you have one?
It's actually quite cool.
Did you bring
I didn't bring today. So the second thing, look at the display back case. I mean that look, Rolex don't even dare to showcase their back case, their movement to you. But even it's a System 51, they even showcase you the engine, but it's well decorated with some, I don't know, is it a sticker or some cartoons or not of it. So it makes the whole watch looks not cheap, even though it feels light and whatever. But I would definitely pay for 1,007 ringgit mechanical watch. And look, man, this is not a Swatch, it's a Blanc-what.
It's a mechanical watch. So I was thinking that if they're gonna come up with a quartz moonswatch like last year, okay, this might be quartz, but it's Blanc-what, you see.
Yeah.
Blanc-what mentioned that I think a while back.
They would never.
Even with the quartz crisis around, right? Blanc-what insisted that they will never come out with a quartz watch.
Yes.
Which at that point of time is like, I don't want to follow with the times, you don't want to, change. But well, in hindsight, it makes them a romanticized brand.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I just have one final question. So we've had a year plus to observe how the Omega Swatch collaboration has impacted the watch community and all that. How will you then maybe give a prediction on the impact of
interesting
this Blanc-what and Swatch? What do you think is going to be? What do you think is going to be similar? What do you think is going to be different when you compare it with, let's say, the Omega?
Let the figure speak itself. Right? So Swatch says that they have actually brought up the overall sales of Omega, and Omega CEO has admitted that the price, the sales of Omega,
Swatch,
the original Omega moonwatch, the sales itself has went up close to about 30%.
Wow,
which is not bad. It's actually very good. They beat their target sales, right? But for Blanc-what itself, I can say that it's like it has actually started to plant a seed in my heart. So I fall into the category of those new investors for moonswatch, because I've never owned a Blanc-what before. And then I own now, and I will be like, wow, actually maybe one day I will want to start looking at the real.
The 50 Fathoms, right?
Yeah, 50 Fathoms. To some of them, they think that is the real diver watch more than a Submariner, right? So it actually, if you ask me, I think it will definitely grow more, and more people will start going into boutiques and ask, hey, what is this 50 Phantom? What is this Blanc-what? Even they don't buy, but maybe one day they will buy. Yeah. So I think overall the future development to me is very positive.
Yeah. It sounds a little bit like, you know how when you go to grocery stores grocery stores or supermarkets, they give you like a free sample. And you take some, then before you know it, you buy the whole thing, right?
Exactly.
So obviously it's not free, but it's quite free when you compare the price. Right? 1,007 versus a few tens of Ks.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think the insight has been really great. I look forward. I think when it's fully fleshed out, who knows, maybe when you get a hand onto one of them, we can do a separate video to review.
Sure.
Okay, I can bring my
watches, right? Look forward to that video, guys. Thanks for supporting. On to the next video. See you.
Bye.
Peace.